Number 26, the quadrilateral has vertices A, -5, 5, B, 1, 8, C, 4, 2, and D, -2, -2. And they want you to use slope to determine if the quadrilateral is a rectangle. So let's just plot these points first. Let's get an idea of what we're working with. And B is 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. And C is 4, 2. And D is -2, -2. So after you've graphed it, it may look like a rectangle, but we can't really make that assumption. So to know for sure if it's a rectangle, these would all be at 90-degree angles, right? And that would also mean that this line is perpendicular to this one. So if I find all of their slopes, if I find the slope of this line and this line, then their slopes should be opposite reciprocals. So this line would be a positive slope, this one would be negative. Let's say the slope is 2/3, this one would be 3/2. So what I need to do is find the slope for each of these lines. So let me put the points in. Okay, let's find the slope of this line first. So it's going to be 8 minus 5 over 1 minus -5. This line would be 8 minus 4 over 1 minus 2. This line should be 2 minus -2 over 4 minus -2. And then our last line should be -2 minus 5 over -2 minus -5. So here we get 3/6, which is +1/2. And here we get 4 over a negative for 1 minus 2, and I'm looking at it, so we were doing B over C, right? So we should actually, let's color code these. That'll make everything easier. Okay, so it should be 8 minus 2 and then 1 minus 4. So that's going to give us -6 over, +6 over -3, which is a -2/1. And then let's finish color coding so we can make sure we didn't plug anything in wrong. Okay, so this one will be 2 plus 2, which is 4, over 4 plus 2, which is 6. So that's going to simplify to +2/3. And this one's going to be -2 minus 5, which should give us a -7 over a -2 plus 5, which is, so this one we get a -7 over 3. Right, so we've got our three slopes. 1/2, -2/1, 2/3, and -7/3. Now that we have all of our slopes, we want to go ahead and compare and see, okay, are they perpendicular? So this had a slope of +1/2. This one is a -2/1. So those are perpendicular, right? They're opposite reciprocals, so positive to negative, 1/2 to 2/1. So here's a right angle. That one's good to go. Let's see these though. So we have 2/3, +2/3, and here we have a -7/3. So it went from positive to negative, but 2/3 and 7/3 were not reciprocal. So this is not a 90-degree angle, meaning that our rectangle is not really a rectangle. So the slope to determine if this quadrilateral is a rectangle. It is not a rectangle because it doesn't have, these lines are not at 90-degree angles. The sides are not perpendicular.